Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about classification of animal kingdom. So before that we will know about what is classification. Classification is the arrangement of organisms into groups and subgroups on the basis of their similarities and dissimilarities. Two kingdom classification was given by Carolus Linnaeus in the year 1758. So, he is called the father of classification. Carolus Linnaeus is called the father of classification. He has given two kingdom classification. So, he classified in animal kingdom and plant kingdom. Kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. Plantae and Animalia. That kingdom and Plantae, so what will come? Like he classified as bacteria, lichen, fungi, bryophytes, ferns, gymnosperm, all will come under Plantae. And in Animalia, so the protozoans, sponges, hydra, insects, birds, octopus, fishes, all mammals, all will come kingdom Animalia. So what was the drawback of this two kingdom classification? Certain organisms in this, certain organisms did not fit under this Plantae and Animalia, like Euglena and viruses. In this, like viruses and Euglena, these two were not fit together in neither in plant nor in Animalia because of certain characteristics of virus and Euglena. Now, why this Euglena is not fit under this two kingdom classification? Because Euglena is it contains the characteristics of both plant and animals. In the daytime, Euglena is a unicellular organism which performs photosynthesis in the daytime, and photosynthesis in the daytime because chloroplast is present in it, and at night it acts as a heterotrophs, and in that's why Euglena is not classified into neither plant nor Animalia. Now next is three kingdom classification. When three kingdom classification was given by Ernest Haeckel in the year 1886. So what he classified? He classified third kingdom was the Protista for unicellular organism. So third kingdom was kingdom Plantae, kingdom Animalia, and the third one was kingdom Protista. Now five kingdom classification was given by Robert R. H. Whittaker in 1969. This was most accepted. This concept was accepted as on the basis of cell structure, complexity in organism and types of nutrition. He divided living organisms into five kingdom. So what are they? So he classified organisms into prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes, the first kingdom was Monera. The first kingdom was Monera, which comes under prokaryotes, means all the prokaryotes organisms are unicellular organisms, and all the unicellular prokaryotic organisms are comes under Monera. So what is prokaryotes? Prokaryotes, I will explain. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Pro means primitive. Primitive. Karyotic or karyos means nucleus. So primitive nucleus, the cell This cell is primitive, in which nucleus is not well developed. In this, nucleus is not well developed. So, how the genetic material or DNA, you can say, is present in the cytoplasm, floating in it. Nucleus is not present, that is why it is called nucleoid. The genetic material is not organized into nucleus, it lies directly inside the cytoplasm, directly lies in the cytoplasm, and this is called nucleoid because no membrane is present. Next is eukaryotic. Eukaryotic means U means true, karyos means nucleus. True nucleus means it means nucleus is present in this nuclear membrane, proper nucleus is developed in this cell, that is why it is called true nucleus. Proper nuclear membrane will be present in this, and all genetic materials are enclosed inside the nuclear membrane, that is why it is called eukaryotic cell. Now, we will move on to this. So, the five kingdom classification was given. The first one he classified into Monera. Second one is kingdom Protista. The third one is kingdom Fungi. Fourth one is kingdom Plantae, and fifth one is kingdom Animalia. So, these are the five kingdom classification: Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom Fungi, kingdom Plantae, kingdom Animalia. So, these are the five kingdom. Now, I will explain how these five kingdoms are classified, on what basis they are classified. So, here first of all, before that I am going to explain the five kingdom classification. I will explain organisms are classified as unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Uni means single cell organism. Multi means many cell organisms. Examples, all the microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, amoeba, these are the unicellular. Bacteria, amoeba, these are unicellular, etc. Unicellular organism. Multicellular, all the organisms like plants, animals comes under multicellular organisms. Now, I will explain how R.H. Whittaker explained these organisms. First is, they have classified organisms into prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are the organisms in which all the single cell, means what? Prokaryotic organisms will be single cell only, no multicellular organisms are present in prokaryotes. Single cell will be there. First thing is, single cell will be there. Single cell. I told you in this, nucleus is not developed, or it is called as nucleoid because nuclear membrane is absent in it, and the genetic material is floating in the cytoplasm. So, Monera comes under prokaryotes. So, example will be bacteria, all the bacteria comes under Monera. The second one is eukaryotes. Eukaryotes, all the living organisms which has proper nucleus is developed. Nucleus is properly developed is called eukaryotes. So, in this the organisms may be multicellular or unicellular. Unicellular, I told you, single cell, and multicellular is many cells. So, in this in eukaryotic unicellular, the second kingdom will come, that is kingdom Protista. Protista will come under unicellular, eukaryotic unicellular. Multicellular eukaryote, multicellular, in this there will be divided as the organisms which will have cell wall, or the organisms which will not cell wall will be absent. So, with cell wall and without cell wall. With cell wall means do not perform photosynthesis and perform photosynthesis. So, in this which will come? The third one. The third one will come, that the third one will be fungi, kingdom fungi. Have this kingdom fungi will have cell wall and they will not perform photosynthesis. I will explain all the kingdom in details. And the organisms which perform photosynthesis is the kingdom Plantae. So, the fourth is Plantae. And the fifth one is Animalia. See, this prokaryotic, only kingdom Monera will come under prokaryotes and other four kingdom will come under eukaryotes. That is, unicellular eukaryotes will be kingdom Protista, multicellular will be divided with cell wall is fungi which does not perform photosynthesis, cell wall will be present and perform photosynthesis, that kingdom is kingdom Plantae. And the fifth one without cell wall multicellular organism, that is Animalia. Now, I am going to explain about kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera, all prokaryotic unicellular organisms will be there. Prokaryotic unicellular, this is very important, that all the prokaryotic and unicellular organisms are Monera. Second point is they have no organized nucleus. In this, the nucleus is present in the cytoplasm. The third point is they are also devoid of the cell organelles which are present in the cell, that membrane bound organelles will be absent in it. Example like mitochondria and chloroplast. The mode of nutrition is either autotrophic. Mode of nutrition autotrophic. Mode of nutrition will be autotrophic. That is blue-green algae. Heterotrophic will be mycoplasma. Most of the bacteria. So, all the bacteria will come under this kingdom Monera. Now, next is kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista, in this organisms are unicellular. In this, the organisms will be unicellular which have eukaryotic organization. Some are covered with cell wall, photosynthetic. Some Protistas are covered with cell wall, most photosynthetic Protistas, while other do not possess. Example will be protozoan. protozoa. Example will be chlamydomonas, chlamydomonas, while other do not poses. Example will be protozoans. In this, the mode of nutrition will be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Autotrophic, why? Because auto means what? They can prepare their own food, because how? By the process of photosynthesis, chloroplast will be present in it. And heterotrophic, which does not contains chloroplast, so they are dependent on others. Hetero means on others. So the example of protistas are amoeba, paramecium are the examples of kingdom Protista. So the examples of kingdom Protista will be amoeba, paramecium, euglena, chlamydomonas, paramecium, etc. So euglena is also comes under kingdom Protista. Next is kingdom fungi. So this is the third kingdom in which all the fungi in this, usually multicellular eukaryotic organisms are present, but unicellular organism is also present. Example is yeast. This kingdom fungi lack chlorophyll. Chlorophyll will be absent. Chlorophyll will be absent. They may be unicellular or multicellular. Mostly they are multicellular, few are unicellular. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition is found. The mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, because hetero means what? Dependent on others. So they gain food by saprophytically or by parasitically. Like it will gain food by saprophytically or parasitically. Saprophytically means they are dependent on dead, decaying organic matter. Parasitically means dependent on other living organism, dependent on other organisms. So the cell wall will be made up of chitin. Example will be, these are the yeast, mushrooms, these are the examples of kingdom fungi. Now next is kingdom Plantae. So kingdom Plantae, plants are multicellular eukaryotes with cellulosic cell wall. Means what? The plants will pose many cells. It will be made up of many cells. All the cells are eukaryotes, and cellulosic cell wall means the cell wall is made up of cellulose. They are autotrophs, that is prepare their own food by photosynthesis by using chlorophyll. So plants will have chlorophyll which helps in the photosynthesis. Autotrophs means not dependent on others for their food. Now next is kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia, animals are multicellular eukaryotes without cell wall. Multicellular eukaryotes without cell wall means the cell walls are absent in animals. They are heterotrophic. Animals are heterotrophic means what? They are dependent on others, is called heterotrophic. So in the next video I am going to explain about the kingdom Animalia.